be the plug.
Another shot of tequila, I'm feeling right. I'm going through my phone like what's up tonight. I'm trying to fuck the city up, it's only right. Cause I can show you stars without the moonlight. In a double R truck with the flashing lights. If she staying at my wrist, she going home tonight. And I know that ass real cause I hit it twice. She told me do it dirty but talk to me nice. You know we first class when we taking flight. Designer on my ass, shoes off white. My bitch extra bougie, but she fine tight. I told her bring her check, you gotta earn your stripes. She wanna put on white while they throwing rice. Good things come with time, gotta sacrifice. See them Yeezys on my feet, I put that chick on ice. Foreign toys in my yard, we can play outside. She lick it, the lettuce, I be stuffing in my pocket. She lick it, the Virgil Louis V, all weight on rocket. She licking my bitch, that and bougie with all them diamonds. Running on the jet, girl, you got it soaking wet. And we just go up, 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 you know we poppin'. I hop in the lounge truck, I ain't stopping. The prices went up, double up, keep all the profit. Having rich sex, put that Cuban around your neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls from all around the world, welcome to the show!
There's a little place I want you to go, where it feels to be isolated, where life is a dream but the game's a fool, where life is really simple, we just complicate it. Nightlife and club lights for show. Welcome to the circus, I'm so glad you made it. I'm talking about Atlanta. Welcome to my city. Talking about Atlanta. Welcome to my city. Clowns we play. Prepare to be so amazed forever. See, the streets are so magical. The money's invisible. It's also illusional, a ghetto paradise. But welcome to the freak show. Take a ride with the unicorn. You see, they all wearing uniform. Under the bridges are the trolls, cause they all start to run when they hear that big horn.
May I have your attention, please? Now focus on the scenery. Now I'm introducing
The greatest trick that they ever see. There's a little place I want you to go, where it feels to be isolated, where life is a dream but the game's a fool, where life is really simple, we just complicate it. Nightlife and club lights for show. Welcome to the circus, I'm so glad you made it. I'm talking about Atlanta. understand it was complicated. You know what? Now they all came down south, and they know just who I'm talking about. Now your dreams are reality. I'm the puppet master. Anytime I can cut your strings. This is the brand new Hollywood. What good is bad and the bad is good. With lions and tigers and bears coming through my neighborhood. Hold on to your trapeze. With no net, so don't fall, please. It was all so illusional.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our big show. Thank you for coming and welcome to the new Atlanta.
There's a little place I want you to go, where it feels to be isolated, where life is a dream but the game's a fool, where life is really simple, we just complicated. Nightlife and club lights for show. Welcome to the circus, I'm so glad you made it. I'm talking about Atlanta. Welcome to my city. I'm talking about Atlanta. Welcome to my city.
Welcome back to the Spirit Drop Show. We got a special guest, Wings on the plane.
I'm special. What?
Hey, man, my partner from 06 till now. That's my partner.
That's my dog.
We done rolled from state to state.
We've been out some places. Yes, I am Wings on the plane. And thank you guys for inviting me and bringing me to your beautiful space and all that good shit. Because we vibrate nothing but good energy to the universe.
All the time.
Oh, babe. You know what I'm saying? I got this beautiful person sitting next to me, my dog next to me. Yeah. I know the people and the viewers. Yeah, y'all see what I see. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Thank you, sir.
You know, yeah, it's good vibration, baby. What we got on the agenda for today?
Oh, man. I want to talk about this war.
Go Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Hey, man. First of all, I don't think we need to be involved in this.
Y'all say that tagline would say, in case a nuclear attack, go in your house and shelter in place. Like they been training up for the past motherfucker 2 years.
Well, I'm trying to tell you.
In a way.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
I'm trying to tell you, like really, you know, you ran, you know
Fuck all
what
them
I'm saying?
people.
Russia. I was looking it up the other day. I was looking at when the Soviet Union to USSR to the Soviet Union. Now they call the Russian Federation or something like that.
I want to ask though, why
They
does-
started in 1991, the Russian Federation, when they first got their first president. Cause you know Gorbachev was that nigga.
USSR.
Yeah, he
Right.
was Soviet Union.
Right.
Soviet Union, yeah. So I'm going back to that. That's when you ran. I mean, you know, you ran and all them was not you ran. Ukraine and all them was part of the USSR. You know, they're part of the Soviet Union. You know what I'm saying? So,
But why do it matter?
so now when they broke apart with, you know, when they got democracy and they wasn't, you know, they wasn't what they was, communists, they changed over. So now they want their country back.
Why do that matter though?
Why do we care?
Why do we care? Yeah,
That's what I want to know.
And I'll tell you why.
That's what I want to know.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Can y'all hear me?
Because
Hey,
I
okay.
can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, there's another man in the shadows.
You know why?
Why?
Fuck all them people.
Because if they
Ukraine, they wasn't NATO though. Let them go into NATO land right next to, Belarus don't count.
Yeah.
Poland and all that surrounding Ukraine.
Yeah.
Try it. Worldwide.
Do you think anybody in the Ukraine know about anything going on with Black Lives Matter or BLM or anything with niggas? I don't give a
care. They don't care nobody.
I don't give a fuck about the Ukraine.
Let me tell you what, no.
It's due to America, he said.
Yeah, it's America on that
I'm gonna say the
bullshit.
reason I care because you let these people expand, keep expanding, bring the old Soviet Union, they gonna take us over. They got paper, and then China behind them, and man, America ain't gonna be so free. They gonna have shit raining down on us.
America taught them folks out there weapons to fight with anyway. Long time ago.
But I don't
So
give a
niggas
damn
gonna have
if
their
you
back.
motherfucking
If
United
something
States
I
nigga,
know
they
that.
do have it, and United States nigga come over here and try to hand me a rifle, I'm gonna shoot you with it. Cause you gonna lock me up for that bitch last week.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Hey,
take that
man.
bitch and shoot whoever handed me that motherfucker. You hear me? All this wine dirt.
Good Lord, he gave his government, didn't he?
The government.
That's real.
You too old to be drafted. You gotta be under 36. 36.
They
man.
told them folks over in Ukraine, if you 16 or 16, you got to stay and fight.
That's Ukraine. This is the United States of America. It's not gonna get that different.
You heard it first from my partner.
Yeah. I mean, I feel where he's coming from, though. I feel where he's coming, but at the end of the day,
that we the richest country. Stop believing that. Stop believing we got the best army.
no, we
Stop believing it.
Good point.
Stop
we
believing
ain't
we
the
got the
richest
best
country at all.
technology. Stop. It's people out here that believe that. They believe they can't. Nobody come over here and do shit to us.
them are racist.
I-
You know, them are people who racist who believe they person.
She's not lying. Cause
I mean, that's
believe
a racist.
I believe that I'm not a
perspective,
racist.
'cause
I believe what
think
she just
about
said.
it.
I'm not a racist.
It's more technology in China. It's so many people in. It's 2 billion people out of the 7.9 billion
which is
people
why
in
we
the world.
couldn't intervene anyway and get involved because China had not yet. And
Well, that's
God forbid
technology.
we buck against China and say something different than what China say.
They never send this corona over here. They play with you at first. They send a little tease over here. We're gonna knock on
I
the
love-
door. But we can end all y'all if we need
For the
to.
record, I love Chinese food. We gonna set that straight.
I like Chinese shit.
I love them and the egg rolls.
I ain't mad at
Have
them.
pretty
But-
eyes and shit.
The biggest thing is, or the thing that I get the most intrigued by is that we get so involved and emotionally attached to these things that don't have shit to do with us. Okay, we're talking about the shit in China. We're talking about Ukraine and the wars, and we are in the U.S. of A.
We owe them people.
Yeah, we owe them a lot,
They own us.
and they do. And that's been taught in our culture and covered up for the most part. So why are we so entangled in this when there's so much other things going on that we can be invested in? I'm just saying. You know, so that's why I seem a little bit detached.
I mean, I'm detached too because I'm like, mind our business, man. You just gotta prepare for war in time of peace. You know what I mean? They taught you that in the
really got
hood.
us some bitch ass niggas in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, we really like that's who we are in this situation. Y'all can admit that shit or not. We some bitch ass niggas in this situation.
Yeah.
By way of our government.
And that's what I'm saying.
Period.
I feel you on that. I'm like, man, mind your business, man. God, hey, just mind your business and figure it out. You got to prepare for war in time of peace. So just mind your business and you get yourself right. But don't get involved in a bully fight.
Don't do it.
You left me.
And mind your business. We
You know what
black.
I'm saying?
We don't.
That's
I
like
don't fuck with them people.
trying to be a superhero. That's like trying to be Superman. Like somebody getting bullied at school, and then you go jump in your dumb ass in the business, and then you get suspended, and both of them still in school, and they become friends. Man, that's just corny. I don't see it. Oh Lord!
Fumble.
Hey, but
It's okay.
it's an earthquake.
Hey, dog, go sit down. See, that's why we don't let the damn dogs in the studio. That's why we don't let the dogs damn piss be running over shit. Yeah, it's okay.
We gonna man.
It's the Straight Drop Show, baby. This is what we
Slim
do.
picked that up real quick.
And it's good points you guys make, and I love the facets of it. We are in America. This is, to my knowledge, the best country I've ever lived in because it's the only fucking country I've ever lived in. So I can't knock it. But at the end of the day, we are black people.
Hey man,
Niggas are niggas. I know people. The word is bad to say. We never ignorant getting goals accomplished. That's what I consider myself. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's like, hey man, what you can control is all you have control over. So everything going on over the seas, the world, the lakes.
But see, how do you define that? So you saying don't worry about them because you're not over there. So you shouldn't worry about Chicago because you don't live in Chicago.
That
you
is
only
true.
worry about where
I
you
do not
at.
give a shit about Chicago because I don't live in Chicago.
That's what I'm saying. So you define it to your surroundings. Only worry about your circle and your family and your friends. Just worry about that. Don't take it further than that. Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm.
Yes, I am. That's where it starts.
I
saying that's where it starts.
I feel you, brother, because I'm the same way.
I
I'm
agree.
the
It
same
starts
way.
there. It starts there.
Yeah,
I
man.
agree.
You
If
got
everybody
to.
did that, then you really wouldn't have to go further than that. I know niggas that go do charity and help with strangers for the look of it and won't help their own motherfucking cousin and whatnot and shit.
See, that's an inner thing right there. That's something in your conscience that make you not do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
Like
niggas get whole toy giveaways every Christmas. They got a cousin that can't get all her kids and shit she need to get, but they'll talk about her ass. But you'll go out and get
that
the same.
cousin did
But
something.
you'll go out and get toys to the same tight hoes though. You just don't know them.
Yeah.
Cause they wouldn't be in the same.
That's just a
position,
blessing.
right?
You know
That's
what I
like
think
giving
it
that
is?
money out
It's
on the street.
I think it's more so of the personification. Like we want what we can look good off. Like if you just go out and nobody sees you doing a good deed, it's like you do the good deed, but you don't get the accolades from it. As opposed to where if you go out and everybody knows you're about to be at this place giving out book bags and
That's just
turkeys,
lame.
you know, you gonna go out and go pull up and do that shit.
I believe
But
too. That's
do you
lame.
respect that?
That's nigga shit.
That's
We are
nigga
not
shit.
that. We are great. We are people of color with a lot of melanin that do great things.
But do you
I-
respect that?
I
You
do,
respect that you don't look out for your people. I mean, it just depends. Now, just cause your cousin don't mean it's family. You know what I mean? To me, that's how I look at life. Just cause we blood don't mean we kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? I make you a brother to me, man. You know, you family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we ain't got no blood. This sis right here, we ain't got no
Hold up,
no
wait, time
blood.
out. Wait, this is sis, but it's like that sister. Well, it's like not the same mama daddy vagina. So it's like a sis with a.
That's sis anyway.
Yeah, so for the
You know what I mean?
you
But
was
we-
we are not
But we,
related.
you know,
Yeah,
Jay,
thank you.
that's
my
bruh,
love.
Jay bruh.
But
you know
that
what
tell
I mean?
my sister you fuck with her is gonna
Hey,
be some
it's
problem
family.
about
This is
it.
a, this is
Well,
a family
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do
We're a family
apologize.
show.
My apologies. I'm from New Orleans. I'm sorry. I'm just coming off of Mardi Gras. I'm sorry, guys.
How was it? How was Mardi Gras? I'm mad as hell. I missed. How was it? Was it wonderful as it always is?
You said today Fat Tuesday? No, you said Fat
was a good-
Tuesday.
From what I heard, because I wasn't physically there, I celebrated like a person that was there would, but I heard it was really good. You know, it's the norm. You know, I said Fat Tuesday is a beautiful thing.
How
Shout out
is
to
it
all
since
my people.
how is it since the pandemic? How was it a turnout?
From what my sister tells me, it's like how you would go normally as a native. You know, to us that shit normal.
No, I'm talking about with the tourists and everybody for Mardi Gras.
I wasn't physically there. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did you hear about it? Like, did you hear?
My sister told me.
Was it crowded like it usually be, or was it?
You know, from the pictures I seen. But like at the end of the day, dog, it's like, hey, man.
I remember when we went to Mardi Gras, boy, it was 1,000,000 people on Bourbon
Baby,
Street.
look, one thing I'm gonna tell you.
It was
It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Make every day your Mardi Gras. Every day I step on my door, whether I'm going to work or I'm just going to play, it's Mardi Gras. I do.
Hey man, get them beads.
It's beautiful.
Did that.
I want to do it like that.
Hey man, I respect gangster.
But it's a lifestyle, you know. I mean, it's about what you decide to do.
I remember when you changed, but I remember when you got to that lifestyle, man.
Oh, man.
Remember we was county line there.
Yeah, we went on submissions. I
Hey,
remember
but
submissions.
yeah, man, that's family right there.
But you know, we it's 2022 now. You know, so it's like we gonna be in 2030 soon, man. Like, what do you see the world
If God
like?
willing, boy.
What do you see the world like? I mean, 2025, 2030. back in the day, we used to have movies where fucking cars were flying and we were living in Mars and shit.
By now.
Right now, in the year we're living in. So what do you guys
The
see like, the
Jetsons.
world going to in 2030, 2035? Because we close to that.
Oh,
What do you
man.
believe in?
Y'all really want to know what I think? Y'all don't know.
I do. I want to know what you think.
Cause I had to press this bitch. This shit got to burn for it. This shit, they gon'
Torture. Hey, they said it was about fire, water. You know what I'm saying? That's how the world ended. You know, from the ice age to Noah's
They
Ark.
didn't, but the way
So now it's gotta
technology
end
got
by
us, they
fire.
ain't gonna have to do they ain't gonna have to fuck up. We already fuck up the planet on a daily basis. They ain't
Oh,
gonna have to
yeah.
do that. They gonna fuck up y'all pockets so bad, motherfuckers is not gonna know how to survive no more. Like real shit. They gonna
Do we know how to survive now, man? Everybody Uber Eats,
Barely,
Uber this.
right.
Niggas don't come out their houses no more,
they got
bruh.
your ass they gonna have you dependent on every motherfucking
They be like,
thing. They gotta
outside.
bring you every motherfucking thing. And
Have
then
y'all
they
ever
gonna
read-
stop bringing you
have
any
you ever read
motherfucking
about the
thing.
New World
And then you gonna
Order?
be fucked.
Have have y'all ever read anything about the New World Order? Like how the government is gonna, take over to control everything. Like people ain't. That's how the pandemic almost happened. Like you ain't even gotta work. We just gonna give you a check, but everything
The
good.
pandemic, it was a part of
You know what I'm saying?
the New World Order.
Exactly. If you really know if you really get deep into that, it's a real mess. It's like the passing of a Bible, like with Revelations. You know what I mean? Like
What
how
I think-
Revelations come to play right now.
What I think is more so is the propaganda. Because one thing I will say is that you can control the masses.
Yeah, you control the
with
narrative.
propaganda.
Right.
When they tell you, they control the information. So if
Right.
they
Hey,
tell
what-
you everybody has to wear a mask,
Because you don't
everybody's
die.
wearing a mask.
Hey, remember
if
your
they
lyric.
roll
You
a
had a
whole
lyric
bunch of
with
money
Tell a
on
Lie
top
and
of
Vision.
it, why they telling you that shit? Why they telling you to do what they say, and then they giving you money at the same? Who the fuck gonna question that? You busy. Getting the
Exactly.
money.
Now niggas going to jail for these PPP loans.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep
And
real time.
I don't think it's a bad
Family.
thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
But I'm just saying, man, like Biden said, he said just cause the gas prices
Sleepy
went
Joe.
up, he said
That's
just
so
cause
right.
the gas prices went up, we would not be affected. We would have something. You know, he was giving a nigga some hope, like he getting ready to give some money or something.
I'm gonna give
cause the gas
a
went up,
slight
but
disclaimer, and people
I don't
ain't gonna
understand what
agree
he's
with
talking
this.
about. Do you understand this nigga?
People ain't gonna agree with this, and I don't give a shit. I'm giving a slight disclaimer before I say what I'm about to say. Sleepy Joe is all gravy, but the next time the election comes up, and if Donald Trump runs, I'm voting for Trump. I don't give a shit what people feel, what they say. I am going to vote for Trump the next time he comes around.
That's what they
Fuck
don't
the
say.
antics.
That's what they, like I said the other day, they talk about that man like a dog, but they don't tell y'all who Ben was gonna act an asshole. They don't tell y'all that Trump been having that man on chill for the past 4 years. They were fucking with him, like why you hanging out with him? Putin ain't bothering nobody. Whole time
Exactly.
Trump was in office. Soon as he left.
It's on.
And this is true. This is very true.
I know.
So now,
This is very true.
Who,
what you mean?
like
they
who
knew
you
this shit
really
was
think
gonna
it
happen.
is?
They already be knowing that shit.
The politics is something that I don't
Yeah,
dabble
man,
in.
it's
because
13 families that own this world.
The,
man.
the biggest thing is why would you
You know what I'm saying? Really.
why
True.
would you put energy into something
And
you
they
can't
playing
control?
chess with us.
And like you say, Putin, he's that nigga.
Oh.
Fuck these rappers. I don't care about the mixtape, nigga. I'm going to do a feature with Vladimir Putin. That nigga just got to talk on the front of my song. I don't even want to fucking get
Boy,
a
I'm
verse.
trying
He
to
just got to
tell
talk
you.
and say some shit.
Hey man, it's gangster, man.
It's gonna be bombs over Ukraine. Shit, we gonna remix that motherfucking outfit. We dropping bombs over Ukraine, nigga. My apologies to anyone that is offends, but it's the
But
truth.
at the end of the day, why are we in it? Why are
We not in it though. I'm over here. I'm chilling with Sloan. I'm with Mama
ain't
Dog,
motherfucking
Mr.
in it at all.
Atlanta. This the straight drive show. You hear me? I ain't in the. I ain't
I'm
in
talking
it.
about America.
Well, they got us
as a
in it
whole.
though, bro. Like we in it.
They got who that America. It's not.
Jay
us.
had a valid point.
It's not us because this
But
is
I
the
don't
thing.
think they trying to take over us. I think they just want their land and they just want
They
want to
take-
build. But I ain't thinking they trying to hit. You know what I mean?
I want
In
to say
layman terms, I ain't think they want to hit. I just think they want all of that back. You know what I mean? Like they want to. You know how back in the day you had something, and then y'all come together and you be like, "Boy, we should bring this back."
I won't say they, but it's like
consequences to that though, bro.
But it's
That's why
always
they couldn't
is.
keep it the first time.
Oh man, because they was communists. It was communism. It wasn't no presidents and all that
But
right
why
now.
I ain't
is
even
it
going
we?
into that discussion with your ass neither.
Hey man, I feel where it's coming from. But guess what? That is not our business. Really,
Kudos.
you know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna take my brother to war over here that can die for a cause that ain't got nothing to do with me right now? Let's build our thing up right now and wait on them to get right. Cause they fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Why am I jumping in? That's like, I would never get in a couple's argument. You could beat your girl or your girl can beat you. Damn.
And we don't promote domestic violence for the record on Straight Drop Show. We don't promote domestic violence, guys.
If
We're just
they
making a
say
point.
no, I don't want you to press the other one, I'm going to let them handle their business. Because if I get involved, I get in trouble and they back together.
Nah, I feel that.
And I'm not doing that. That's retarded. You know what I mean?
I feel that. But the U.S.
Remember Jay was talking about all his better days.
Right.
I was a witness to him. I never got involved one time.
Okay, so here's where it starts to affect us though as Americans, because I know y'all seen these motherfucking videos of some of our young brothers and sisters, some of our children online scared shitless because now they shipping.
Yeah.
The baby is this way. And like you said, motherfuckers like, okay, we got this massive army. Nigga, them children, them the same children whose drawers and socks y'all gotta wash. When they come to your house, they fuck up your whole living room, drink your juice, all that shit. Like, they don't take your ass after you 26.
And they don't want to
that
bathe
nigga motherfucker
sometimes.
telling them, thank you. So the motherfucker telling them what to do. It's 22, 23, 24 years old tops, motherfucker, in this motherfucking, them children. They don't want to go. Now they motherfucking crying like, because they signed up for the army, but they didn't know they was going to have to go to war.
See, that's the thing
fuck?
I'm talking about. Like
But
you,
think we
cause you know, look.
sensitive to the shit
Hey,
like a
I'm
man
gonna give you,
signed up
I'm
to
gonna give
go
you,
to
a,
war.
I'm gonna give you a real good lesson, real quick. Okay,
That's
during time of peace, if you go AWOL, you will, you know, you get reprimanded, you might get put out, you might just get some 30 days of brig or whatever. But in wartime, if you go AWOL, that's death by the firing squad
but this
or
is
life
the
in prison.
This is the one thing I
You
want to.
can't jump ship.
This is the one thing I want to shed light
Come
on.
on, man, that's crazy.
Back in the day when we talking about the war like the Vietnam and the fucking World War, whatever,
This
them
is three.
people were ready to go to what they ain't had no other church. You talking about people that got social media, all these amenities, and like them folk
they
don't want to go to war
crying.
to go fight for no fucking shit they don't believe
TV,
in.
my nigga, they
So
crying.
these people ain't trying to
But
be
guess
dying about.
But guess
something
what?
they don't even
If
know.
I give you this draft letter and say, nigga, come on,
But you can't
you
do
going.
it no more.
Why?
It's no. You
If
can't do it
it's
no more.
wartime, all rules apply to whatever you want to
In
do.
a
You gotta think
situation-
wartime. It's a difference between peace and war. When it's wartime, anything goes.
so,
We
Are
live in
you
a
willing-
democracy where other people can control the outcome or what happens to you, whether you agree with it or not. So I would tell you to always be able to fortify your motherfucking home and protect that shit.
Exactly.
At the end of the
Exactly.
motherfucking day.
The right to
I
bear
feel
arms.
you on that one. Like,
The fuck?
The right to bear
well,
arms.
how I feel that you can win a war is the battle within. I'm gonna protect my little place of living, and then
Kung
they
Fu
gonna
don't
protect their
protect
place
against
of living,
bullets, son.
and we're gonna protect our places
Don't
of
step
living,
across that
and then
gun
we're
line,
gonna
boss.
build from there.
Exactly.
Cause I ain't fighting all of that. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Don't step
But I'm gonna
across that
fight.
gun.
Hey man, it's been niggas knocking on our doors and knocking on garages, and
But
the police
I-
coming everywhere.
I want to ask you. Yeah.
My daughter turned 21 4 days. I'm going to get her. She going to
Gun license.
You don't need license no more.
Oh.
Get into the law.
You just
You
getting
could
her
have
a
been
gun.
got her
We're
gun.
going to get her a long rifle and take her to the range.
18, you
Every
could
gun-
have got her that.
No, but I'm saying,
Legally.
I
Remember, I took my daughter for her birthday to the gun range.
My son got a flat
Right to
wheel.
bear arms.
And a long gun, and I got some tactical parts to teach her how to shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And that's
Anything wrong,
a beautiful
bomb
thing.
first, and we'll pay them lawyers, goddamn.
Later.
Boy, he went right in the store, pulled their ID out, bought that shit himself.
Hey,
Like,
man,
you got
that's
That's what we're
Hey, man.
missing.
They got a long gun.
On my daughter's last birthday, I took her to the gun range,
The
man.
fuck?
Man,
What we need to stop doing is marching and start shooting. They're teaching their children how to shoot at the ages
Right.
of 5 and 6.
I know y'all don't see that little
We-
girl, that little white girl tapping shit. Bop,
These
bop.
children
Yeah.
are
She
ain't
shooting
missing
rifles.
shit.
or the
at-
little
at
black
young
dude
ages.
with all the tattoos on his face, and he teach his kids like
How
to change.
many kids with melanin that look like yours are shooting and doing things of that nature at their age that we know of? That's the part of where we can fix the problem, because we are. I feel
Hey,
it and
man.
I understand, but I get
I'ma
tired
tell
of
you
hearing
something.
about we need
I'ma
to
be
do
the-
X, Y,
Hey, I'ma be the-
Skill trades and survival.
No. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate
It's
of
true.
that.
It's fix the problem.
No, I'm gonna be the devil advocate of that. If we taught our kids at 6 and 5 how to shoot like that on point, being the black people that we are that kill us now, we have more murders
We
on
are
our
not
thing. Cause we
killers.
miss.
I can't
We
agree
are
with that.
not killers. We are spiritual people. I will not agree with
We
you on
hey,
that,
even Moses
I
killed.
second that.
Even
Amen.
Moses had to kill one. Hey man.
You kill within your vicinity. I hate
I mean,
that
but
black
that-
on black crime shit.
No, but
White
what I'm
people
saying,
kill
white on white
people,
crime.
Spanish people kill Spanish
Yeah,
people. whatever
everybody
the fuck,
kill their
that's what I'm
culture.
trying to say.
Yeah,
Crime is crime.
that's
Yeah,
what-
who you
but I'm
around.
just saying black on black because that's what we are. But I know everybody pretty much kills their own race. You know what I mean? So, but I'm only focused on Black Lives Matter. So I'm focused on
But
our
see,
race.
this the thing,
So,
dawg.
We don't make me a marksman. I'd rather for this nigga not to know how to
Look,
shoot
check this
and
out.
miss everything, to be a
I
sharpshooter,
would like for him
and
to
he
know how
hit
to shoot.
everything.
I would like him to also be disciplined,
Yes.
But
but
see,
I would like him to know how to shoot.
But see, when you teach a child,
So
at
are you-
four, listen right quick. If you
But
teach a
I wanna
child,
ask you, I
if you
wanna
teach a child at 4, 5, 6, 7 how to shoot a gun and how to really mark and do what you
I
do,
don't think you
but
can.
by the time he 12, his whole mind changed. He in the streets. Now he's starting to
It's your
smell
fault.
it. No,
That's
no,
your fault.
no, it ain't.
I think
no,
the
it
law
ain't.
in
Cause my
Georgia
mama
is
didn't.
that
It
you
wasn't my
couldn't
mama's
take-
fault. It was society fault. You know what I'm saying? It was having to work. My mama worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. Guess what? I'm like, dog, the streets raised me. I was a baby. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take a kid to
But
a
so,
gun range
you
until
got-
they 12 or 13.
I took mine at 21, but I'm just
13.
saying, you know, them white folks, man, I got a homeboy named Dustin, man. His son was 5 or 4 years old and had a little 22, and that nigga picked something off. Pop, white boy. Pop. And man, I'm talking about he was 5 or 6 years old, and his
I don't like toy guns. I never bought my son a toy gun. Not a water gun, not a squirt gun, not a Nerf. He never had a toy gun because I always wanted him to know a gun was not a toy.
to
Ever.
play with.
So, but he knows
I
that
love
now.
that
He's
word.
an
I love
adult.
that.
He's an adult now, so he knows that shit. He knows something. I always told him, somebody, them kids get playing with guns, get your ass a smooth way to pull the fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, why don't I let y'all folk? Cause shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Cause
And-
they not fucking guns, but so you have to respect it. You have to realize it's a weapon. It can take a life, but
You see what
he
she's
didn't
saying?
know how to shoot.
That's real. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
we need more of
Yeah.
that.
But
Because-
see,
Period.
but you'll teach him how to shoot later
No.
in life, like he was older.
No.
And then you teach him how to shoot because teaching them at a young. Listen to what I'm saying. If I teach a young nigga, I'm saying a nigga.
and we're not gonna-
I
No,
think
no,
we're
I'm
not
saying a
gonna
nigga.
13
I said a
18
nigga
is
for a reason.
sufficient age
No,
and time.
but see,
we're
listen,
not
listen
gonna
what I'm
call them
saying.
niggas.
See, no, I'm saying a young nigga. I'm saying a nigga for a reason. I'm saying a nigga, like a real
That's
nigga,
what they look
like
at you as.
mentality
Yeah.
of what they
But
label
what's
us
the
as.
difference in a young
Hold on, let me finish
white
out.
looking
But I mean, this nigga's gonna be a bad nigga. But I taught him how to shoot at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But when he turned 12, he became that nigga that was bad. But he was a great shot. You see what I'm
See,
saying?
these are the things that we.
That's what I'm saying.
And this is what I get so mad about.
Am I wrong or do I think too far ahead or what I'm saying?
I'm not
because
saying
you
you're
know
wrong.
because you gotta think about it.
If you can
Everybody
teach him
you
to shoot, you can teach him discipline too. You can teach
You
him to
can,
respect that
but
gun.
you can't teach
Exactly.
temper.
That's-
You
made a good
cannot
point.
teach temper.
You can.
I'm a victim of temper.
You discipline.
control
It's
and
not temple.
discipline.
You're saying temple.
Right.
We're talking discipline.
Discipline.
Kung Fu teaches you discipline, nigga. Bruce Lee ain't whooped everybody ass he
Hey,
had. He
man.
whooped the niggas who ran up on him
But
ass.
I want to
That's
be
temperament.
his ass every day.
Think
all
about this.
Day, bro.
Listen
All
to
day.
me, man. Temperament and discipline go hand in hand because I can have discipline, but at the end of the day, my temperament might overshadow my discipline.
So
You
you can
feel
have
what I'm saying?
discipline
I
and-
might black out.
Man,
You
you
ever
gotta
you
have
ever blacked
some
out?
discipline then.
Somebody
And then,
just reach over and
you know
snap
what I'm
shit out
saying?
of you.
You ain't never
Either black out
you ain't
or
never
from it.
just blacked out and then something happened and you know what happened, but you really don't because you blacked
Nah,
out.
I
You
understand
just
where you're
went in
from.
it.
I have.
I
In my
was-
youth, though, I
That was
have.
young, yeah.
So let's bring it
But
back
that's
full
what I'm
circle.
saying.
With having that in place, what does that have to do with what we are at hand speaking about? Because we're talking about the betterment of our people and what we can do to make them better going forward. The temperament, we can teach them how to shoot. We can teach them all of this and X, Y, Z. But what is the most important thing that we can do to make what we see that is not right better? Moving
Hey,
forward
man.
for the babies that come after us.
Respect and loyalty. That's what I say you
Coping
teach them.
mechanisms.
Because if you ain't,
Coping mechanisms.
hey man, if you can put respect and loyalty into your child and to your person, hey man, it'll go a long way in life. You
But
feel what
see,
I'm saying?
that plays a big part into coping mechanisms. And someone wants to elaborate on that because it's something that we can.
I go to discipline and you go to temperament, and your temperament overpowers your discipline when a lot of times you be done kept shit. It's shit sitting on you. It's holy.
You
It's
put it on the
bothering
shelf.
you, and you should find another way
To let it
to
out.
deal with it. Coping mechanism contribute to a whole bunch of shit. Like the shit we were just talking about with whether you deciding whether you a boy or a girl. Maybe you are
Exactly.
what you are born. You can cope with if you're a feminine guy, then you're a feminine guy.
But you
If
still
you're
a guy.
butchy girl,
Yeah.
you're a butchy girl.
And
But you
Always
still a
is.
girl.
You
For
gotta
the
cope
people
with that.
that
It's
don't
tough. You gotta deal with
can't
what you
understand
got.
her sophistication
I
of dressing
feel
up
you.
for y'all, that's called a butch and a fucking metrosexual. So that's a metrosexual boy and a butch girl. So she just made it sound good though.
And you got the right to address yourself as whatever you are.
So-
and I respect that, but you gotta respect me.
How
too.
old do you think you gotta be to really tell your parents or the world who you are? Like,
Not 8 or 9. I mean, not
like
fucking
what
20.
age? What's
Not
the
20.
age to
You
say
need to be a
like
grown-ass
I can
person.
come out and be who I want to be?
You can't be a child.
What age for you? Okay, say it was
You have-
a daughter.
to
I ain't
me,
because you got some.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if I can come up with an age, but I will tell you it's gotta be a point where you have lived life to where you were in control of your life. If you are living life and I am in control of your life and I control whether you eat, where you sleep, what you drive,
Don't
you
come
a
out.
kid. You ain't experienced nothing. You don't know which fucking shoes you wanna wear, what you wanna eat. I decide that. So
So you don't know
you don't know
what
that
you
your brain
like.
ain't fully fucking functioning.
So you don't know what you like.
You don't.
Children can't decide.
You don't know if you like that boy. You just your
If you
homeboy.
ask kids what they want to do, they'll tell you they don't want to go to school no days.
They
and
wanna
eat
eat
chocolate
cotton
ice cream
candy all
every
day.
fucking day, all day. You gonna
But-
let them do it?
But what age do you start listening to them and saying like, okay, boy?
When
Or
they
AK
say
girl.
things or do deeds that have proven themselves worthy of having a voice and an opinion, you earn
age is
respect.
that? What age is that?
That can
Can
happen
you,
at any
can you
age.
catch it
though.
at 12 or you got to wait till you 16?
It depends.
I mean,
man.
like,
Depends on the
okay,
kid, bro.
Okay.
It
Depends.
do.
not
It
saying
depends on the
your,
kid, son.
not
It
saying
do.
your child in general of the conversation, but
It-
your child's development, what age could he be
It-
respected and what
It
he said?
depends on the kid.
What age was he? To
Um,
be respected in what he say.
So for me, I have a young man
I
that
know.
stood eye to eye with me for a very long time at a young age. So yeah, at the point where he stood eye to eye with me, which was like 11 and 12, and he could look at me and say his feelings, you know what I'm saying? I had to respect that. Like, I had to.
So 11, 12.
For me, it was 11 to 12.
Shout out to King.
I don't think
shout out
I
to
even
Slum
give
for
my
having a
son.
young king.
I don't even.
It's a
Thank
young
you,
king
sir.
in the making.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even think I respect my sons right now.
Why not?
That's some of the
15.
father shit, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
At
get on that
15.
shit.
Why,
You know what I'm saying?
why do you feel that way?
I
Why
mean,
don't
I
you
respect them. I love them. You know, I respect them. But I'm saying respect them as being of listening, like how we were talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not listening to you. You don't even know when you want to take a shower
Now,
sometimes.
this is when you
know
have
what I
to.
mean?
That was-
You
This
don't
is-
That
know.
was the truth then.
You don't
Shit,
know.
I'ma hear 'em out,
You
though.
don't know
Make sure he ain't got
nothing.
nothing valid.
Exactly.
You know,
You
I'ma
don't
hear
know
'em out.
nothing right now. You know nothing. So all you know is sports and school, and you like this girl. You don't know if you put some cologne on and iron that shirt and do this, she might even pay more attention to you. You know what I'm saying? But you go because you think you him, and you go do you, and I can't give you no respect right now to him. Your word means nothing right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the point that you're making. Now,
Your
as a
words
guy,
mean
as the
nothing.
only person on the panel right now that
You
doesn't
said
have
12, you gave yours. Mine 14, 15, and I still ain't gave it to him yet.
Yeah.
Now, as the
I
only
ain't gonna
person-
never all the way give it to them, though. If them babies be 30, 40 years old and they own home.
They
before you
still
finally-
y'all baby.
Before you finally sit on the couch like, this nice, son. And that be it.
You made it.
that be it.
My job
You
done.
just be like, this nice. That's
So-
all you gonna get about it.
So with that being said, you guys, I don't have any biological children. I inherited a stepdaughter, which I mean, hey, is it? You guys have real children.
Yeah.
You guys have birthed out of y'all.
Six
I
of
didn't.
them.
Inherited
Six
step-
of them.
so
I
child, that's
inherited
yours,
a
though.
stepdaughter to where it's the point where it's my daughter. So I understand the sentiments of what you guys are speaking. Now, the point that I make, because I have real nieces and nephews that I'm I'm like graphic and hands-on with. I ain't sugarcoating shit. You gonna know that it don't smell good. It is not sugars and rainbows. I might play with you like the tooth fairy real, but that bitch ain't real. She not coming to bring you money for your drag leg teeth that come out your mouth. It's just I'm gonna be graphic, but it's gonna be painted to where you can understand it for your age level. So with this fantasy we give the kids, I think that we getting to a point to where the kids are getting soft. Like it's more cushion.
Hey,
They
man.
have so much more.
That
than
part
we
You
get.
know what my uncle said? Hey man,
Yeah,
my uncle
you know
said a long time ago, and he was talking about our generation, but I'm taking it to this one. My uncle said, he said, y'all generation is smarter, but y'all weaker. Y'all softer.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. They went from not knowing much, doing what they got taught, but dressing the part, suits back in the 20s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really fly.
With the top hats and
You know
the
what I'm
fedoras.
saying? Till we got niggas who carry purses with skinny jeans now.
That's
We
weird.
weaker.
It's saying
But
that
at the end of the
it's
day,
always written that
but
we're
at the end of
smarter
the
and
day,
weaker in our
they said
lives.
we're gonna hide it from a nigga, put it between two pages, and now we got a phone, we can really read it now. So now we getting the information that we really need to know, and we ain't go to the libraries like that.
See, but that's the thing about that though. What you just said. See, they can always control this. You can update. They can update and control it. Remember encyclopedias, bro? You couldn't update and control
Britannica.
that shit.
Remember
Just
Encyclopedia
willy-nilly,
Britannica.
bro.
That is true.
That shit is
That
what
is
it
true.
was. That shit stuck at least for a year.
And the
so
encyclopedia-
That shit stuck.
Hey,
Whatever
but-
they wrote in that bitch, that's what it was. You couldn't dispute
But
it.
who's
It's in
to say that's
the
true, though?
encyclopedic.
She's speaking.
But who's to
She's
say
speaking
that
real
true?
facts
I mean,
because
but who's to say that
because-
facts and make them true.
She's
But
speaking
who?
facts.
I know she is.
They speak that.
But on the devil's advocate, who's to say that's true?
Cause
Who's
somebody
to say
last
with that
week,
one
okay, did
Britannica?
y'all not see a post last week that said the Queen Elizabeth died and then it said she went back to work?
I
and
did hear about
motherfuckers
that.
was like,
I did hear about that.
Wait
Wait
one
a minute.
motherfucking minute.
Wait a minute, hold
And
on.
so I
First
missed
of all,
both of
where
them,
do she work
honestly.
at? First of all, where she working?
I miss both
She went back
honestly,
to
so I
work.
went to research shit. You couldn't find
I heard
shit
about
talking
that.
about no queen dying. I was
Hey.
like, oh, they wasn't gonna let that stick if it
Hold
did.
on though.
Like, it's gone.
Where do she work? She's 95 years old. Where does she
do
work
for a
at?
They
living?
control the information. Like if they control the information.
She went back to work. When you said that hit me more than dying.
This is why I say the most precious thing we possess, other than time, is what we give our energy to. You
Oh, yeah,
control your energy.
100%.
Like these people in Ukraine, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Man, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not in Ukraine. I live in the United States. My passport, I gotta renew that bitch.
I got some
So,
bullshit going on here.
I can't even.
You can't even go there if you wanted to.
I can't go about. So why does that affect me? I'm not giving them my energy. You know what I mean? Like I got shit I gotta deal with here. I gotta
Well,
go to
but
work
guess
in the
what?
morning, and I'm like,
Hey,
okay,
hold on.
It doesn't matter. To me.
Hey, hold on. Part of that is it should matter because gas prices.
Oh my
Man,
God.
you seeing
I
that?
mean-
You seeing what these gas prices are
Yes,
now?
yes, and they are serious.
But everybody was about gas gonna be $4. I don't know what the hell
It
y'all been
is.
getting gas at. My
Look-
gas been $4. Now my shit
Ooh,
creeping
no.
up
Tell them,
on
man.
Hey,
$5.
no, but
It's
you a
creeping up on
premium.
$5.
You was premium.
Nah, hold up.
The
Let us
regular
speak up,
niggas
please.
gonna be on $4.
Hold up, time out. Let us speak up.
That's
please,
what
because
I'm
she
saying.
goddamn-
You
she
gonna
made
be
a good
on
point.
$5.50.
My gas been $4.
It been $4,
And
so
yours
you
about
ain't
to
putting
be
that premium in
$5.50.
your shit. So
Yeah,
when
but
you
what
in
I'm
this
saying
motherfucker-
is, it's getting ready to change for
I
you
got a
too.
26-gallon tank, bro.
Hey,
And
see
get
what
him
I'm
all the car, nigga. Just get him all. I got one in my wallet right motherfucking now. I pulled up here. I got
man,
him all the car.
You've
in my
been
pocket
driving
right
drop top since you've been messing with the universe.
now. That is true.
Hey,
won't lie
boy,
with that.
hey, that-
Nigga, I'm gonna show you goddamn right now. I got a fucking. It's somewhere in the.
I need to have one. I need to go
I'ma
get
show
one.
one
I'ma
of
get
these
the
motherfuckers.
plastic
I got
one, too,
somewhere.
'cause
It's
look.
really be somewhere.
Pay $95.
Goddamn it, I ain't even no Brady baby,
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
I'm not
getting
even a
plastic
Brady
one,
baby.
bro.
But I'ma put this bitch on the.
Cause
You see this? I know y'all know what this is, right? I'm a 504 boy, raised on poor boy, but I got a motherfucking breed card. I'm an honorary graded baby.
God damn.
I love y'all.
So you from Georgia now?
Nigga, I love Atlanta.
Bro, say we ain't from Atlanta.
I ain't from Atlanta, but I love Atlanta. I don't like the Falcon, but I love
Hey,
Atlanta.
think about it. If you add up all our years who've been here, how many years you
Oh,
been
I
here?
ain't finna. I'm a female. I ain't finna do that. I ain't finna tell you how many years.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do
Oh,
that.
my
A
bad.
long
I'm
motherfucking
tired.
time.
I'm gonna tell you how many I've been
Tell-
here. I've been here 24 years.
Longer than I've been here longer than most of these motherfuckers discussing it was born. I was before that.
I've been here
So that they
24
wasn't
years.
alive.
And you've been here about 18 years.
I don't think the time matters. It's like once you understand what embodies the culture of where you are, it don't
I
matter
love
how long you
Atlanta.
been
I
there,
wear
you know what I mean?
felines.
Cause some places you better get your
Forever I
shit
love
ready.
Atlanta.
I seen some fly ass feline one day that I left in the
Yeah, I
store.
wear felines.
Man, I'm gonna go back and get
Forever
them.
I love
Nah, I ain't gonna
Atlanta.
lie. Yeah, I did not know feli meant forever I love Atlanta till I got here.
Stupid motherfucker.
Right, I mean, they made that up, but hey, I ride with it.
It's real.
Right, man. Think about it. We are 3 people on a podcast right now in Atlanta,
I'm not from them.
not from Atlanta.
I am
Shout out
not
to
Atlanta.
my nigga.
Shout
Shout out to the ATL.
Shout out to JT who put the people together.
Shout out to
He
Mr.
got a We Are the
Atlanta.
Hey,
And that's some
hey,
Atlanta
Mr.
shit.
Atlanta got a We Are the World
That nigga ain't
thing.
doing
going.
some other gangster shit. He not even in. See, that's some Atlanta shit right there.
Hey man, he putting this. Yeah.
This the one.
know.
The one nigga I know.
We are the
I kid you
world.
not.
We are the
This nigga,
children.
when I first met him, he has been one of the realest niggas I have met in my whole time being in Georgia,
Me too.
and inviting not only people that he did not know, real killer niggas
I know
from
that,
the
right.
city of New Orleans into his space, his
Well, I'm talking
domain,
about
and
for
placed
real.
it where he lays his fucking head.
And love
With
them all.
no motherfucking remorse or no type of way feeling, and real nigga respect it real. Shout out to my nigga Mr. Atlanta. One of the
Hey,
realest
man.
niggas I ever met in Atlanta
Why?
and Georgia. And bitch, yeah, that my dog. So you talk
Hey.
shit about him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we going out
Hey,
there.
boy,
You hear me? That's
I've
my
been here
partner.
since '98. That's my brother.
And I'm
man.
speaking on that. We ain't playing. You got a problem, bitch, holler at me. I'm gonna leave it right there. My dog Mr. ATL. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I probably
Well,
got
we're
some
about
customs.
to
Yeah, baby, look. Yeah.
Hey, what about that brown grill?
Yeah,
I don't know about that white
That's Slum bringing this time.
What?
Oh, okay.
Slum is
Hey,
going to bring up our next. Yeah, come on, Slum.
What
Where
are you
is that?
talking
baby?
about? What
it's
we-
on you.
Cause these folks they
Next
got my
time.
blood burning.
Cause I thought we was going to break, but he just.
Oh, no breaks. All
Nah.
gas,
Nah,
no breaks.
it's
All
on you,
gas.
bitch. Look, lady first.
Okay.
It's a lady preference, and guys think
Pick
So
one.
this,
Right. Pick
I got
one.
you. So what is y'all's definition? What is the difference between a bad bitch
Oh.
and a woman?
Okay, so I want
Is
to go.
there a difference?
I
Could
want
they
to
be
go
one
first.
and
It
the
is.
same?
Yeah, I'm gonna let
It
him
is
go.
a
Could
difference.
they be one and the same?
It is a difference.
Jay got an
I wanna
opinion
go
on
first
this
on
too.
Now, and this is only in my context. I don't want anybody to feel offended or feel away about this. I mean, this
And you
is how I
got
feel.
and you got to keep it.
And
in
I'm off the
reference
market,
of
so
what
I
they-
don't even matter, bitch.
You got a reference of what they claim a bad bitch
Nah,
really
Yeah,
is.
What-
but I want to
what-
know, cause wait, and before y'all get started though, let me say that, cause I don't want y'all to tell no motherfucking women how to be no bad bitches. I want y'all to tell me what y'all expect and what y'all like.
Oh.
The
You think
things,
is a bad bitch and a woman, which do you prefer?
the things that a grown man would look for in a quote unquote bad bitch, I guess. I mean, or maybe that's the lit term for ladies. It's someone that has structure with their thinking, where you want to go in life. You have a vision for yourself. It's not about your physical attributes. I mean, lots of people with the most fit physical attributes. It's about where your thinking is, what you want to do with your life, and shit of that nature. Now, what is not a bad bitch is a bitch that walks around all day. You put glue on your eyes. You got raptor claws on your fingers. Bitch, you want to smoke all of the cigarettes and Newports, long hundreds, not the ones that's skinny and small, the long ones. And you talk a lot of shit and tell your friends' business to people that they ain't supposed to know. That's not being bad, bitch. That's not nice. Another thing for me is calling yourself a bitch. You're not a bitch. You're a queen. Why would you want to be a female dog? That's man best friend, but baby, you not no bitch. You supposed to be a baby. Look, you a princess at least if you ain't a queen. So calling yourself that, it makes you not that. Because at the end of the
Is
day,
it ghetto? You consider that ghetto?
and this is just I
Young
started with
bougie.
my disclaimer. This is only the way I feel. This is no way, shape, or form offending nobody. Cause this is how I feel. But you can look at me and say I'm handicapped, which I am, and be like, nigga, fuck you anyway. So I'm just telling you what I think separates the two. Now, what is something that makes a female separate from the rest of the pack is a person that really don't got to be down with everybody. What I see with the young girl, dog, they gotta run in packs, and I run across a lot of packs of them. It's more so that I will meet a pack of 2 or 3, maybe 4 young ladies with the same preference. They like to go out, which Atlanta's made for the scene, as opposed to where it's in a environment to where I'll go and meet professional women and the ratchets don't really congregate in the same places. And I've met a few ratchets in places I've met.
You really think that the professional women and the
They
ratchets
ratchets
don't
Don't mix.
congregate together?
They do.
And
They-
ain't one and the same?
I think they are, but at the end
It's
of
a
the day,
professional ratchets all over
they,
here.
the professionals are better at hiding than the female you would see with
Man,
green and blue hair with rabbit
Absolutely.
claws
Yeah, they can't do that
on
now.
their finger.
You ain't
No,
gonna see
I
them
mean-
every weekend now, but when you see them,
I would if you gonna be there, I prefer you be professional with
But
it.
I'm
Nah,
trying
like,
to tell
not
you,
the-
hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I watch women who like police officers, lawyers, and them type, and they ratchet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They really like, but they do what they do at their job, and they like my boy AD say, they two-faced. they
Right.
two-faced.
Nigga, I
You know
got 4
what I mean?
faces then.
But
'cause,
you know what I mean?
hey,
But they do what they do. But at the
supposed
end of the day, they are that person.
You supposed
know
to.
what I'm saying? They that person, man, and
Right,
they
I
ratchet.
take my rapping
But
ass
you-
in a doctor's office and run that bitch for 10 years.
see,
And that's why I can say that and
but who do
see that
you
carry yourself
claim to
in a way
more?
to that.
Like,
but see,
It's correct.
because we having discussion that there are some people that know me that I met and the bitch retarded, and I probably make them think that on purpose. 'Cause, you
Yeah.
know, sometimes you can't let people know how intelligent
let your left hand know
you
what your
are.
right hand doing.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, sometimes them bitches one and the same. Now,
I've met a few that I can agree with that.
You gotta
Absolutely
talk to a
correct.
bitch for a few minutes sometimes.
But we like that. We would much rather a sophisticated ratchet than just flat out, straight up, just let me know everything off the top ratchet. You know,
Like you said, the
nowhere.
blue hair
African-
told you.
Nah,
Can't
yeah.
take her nowhere, bro.
If you African black with blonde hair with blue eyes, bitch, I don't want to talk to you. Please do not come and approach me. I have nothing for you, nothing to say or speak on. But if you dress it up nicely and you sophisticated with it, you might be ratchet as fuck. I don't know that because we in the land of finesse. Atlanta is that. When you come in here, this shit is Black Hollywood. You could be whoever you want to be in Atlanta. Shout out my
That
nigga
you
Mr.
wasn't
Atlanta.
when you was.
Yes, this is true. I'm fucking wings on a plane. My name is Darrell Adolph Dabney. I mean, you
Propellers
can,
on a
Google
helicopter.
it.
Remember that? Propellers on a helicopter.
Yeah, shout out to my white girls. Propellers on a helicopter. Wherever you at, yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, so you could be whoever you want to be when you come to a place like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's like in LA, you go to the bigger cities. You can be whatever you want because
It ain't even the biggest city.
Somebody said Atlanta.
yeah, AT my dog made to Atlanta. It can attest to
So
it.
y'all think is that why you think people that move here, everybody like to say that they
Yes,
move
that
to Atlanta 'cause
that
when
is
you're in a
exactly why they say they
metropolis,
from
How
Atlanta.
long
you can
ago- you
rebuild
from New
wherever
Orleans?
you
Oh
are.
man.
How long ago did you find out Atlanta and
I know that
was
that
the same?
shit at the Katrina when I first got down here. I knew zone through 1 and 6 was Atlanta. Everything outside
Yeah.
was not Atlanta.
Right.
I'm an honorary graded baby.
We have not one original Atlanta city.
That's what we just
I'm
Man,
telling you.
missed
That's what we
it.
just talking about. We
Them
just
mother-
talking
I
about
don't
it.
get along with Atlanta niggas.
Hey man.
And my motherfucking partner is named Mr. Atlanta. The nigga that put me on in Atlanta name is Mr. Atlanta. Like I'm
And
really.
I told you I learned Atlanta from this nigga moving every 2-3 months.
So what the people?
That nigga live
What-
everywhere.
Why,
Damn, cuz.
Right.
why the people? So
I mean, I'm just saying.
why do the people feel such an
That was 20
uproar
years ago.
with
Statutory limitations.
the descriptions of what's Atlanta and what's not Atlanta? Like, why is there such an uproar about that? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I heard the little song from La Mama. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the song. Why do people feel such an uproar though? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
Oh,
think
we
she
talked
lying
about
with
that
some of the
last
shit.
week.
I don't think she
It's
did.
real though, but I've been hearing about these shits for the last 2, and I ain't from here, so I'm like, what the fuck y'all talking about? You know, I'm trying to talk about something.
Hey
new,
man,
but people talking
everybody
about-
want to be from Atlanta, man. But
Not
you don't.
me.
But you don't
No,
live.
not
No, I'm
everybody,
talking
no,
about.
nigga, not
I'm talking about
everybody, nigga.
the
No.
people who don't live
The people
in
that's
zone
fighting
through
about
1
it
through
so
6,
bad, yeah.
but they from here. They from College Park. They from East Point. They from Forest Park. They from Hateville.
The
They
people-
nigga could walk to Atlanta from Hateville, but they want a piece of it.
I think it's the people that.
Yeah, man, them niggas wanna be from here, man.
How you feel about Islam?
Shit, you from where you from? We had that
Exactly.
motherfucker.
You
Thank
from
you.
Hateville. You
Where's
from
where you
Hateville.
from?
You heard her. You from where you from?
You from where you from?
Wherever you
Well,
came
They
from.
want to. I mean, you just got to think about it. If you tell somebody that's not from Georgia, like if you in
So if I ask you,
no, listen. If you in California and you say I'm from Fairburn, I'm gonna say Fairburn or Palmetto or
if I ask you right now,
you
where
ain't
you from?
from College Park and none of that, but you right there at it. You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm from
from where
Virginia
you at?
Avenue. But see, you just say I'm from Atlanta
Yeah, I'm from
because you gonna take that whole metro. You know, you gonna
Now
take that
I
whole
understand that
metro.
because when people ask me, I'm not from out here, dog. I'm from New Orleans. And not no outskirt. I'm from Early Parish, 504 area code, New Orleans. But when people ask me where I live now, I be like, I live in Atlanta. I live in Noonan, Georgia. That is Coweta County. So the girl will be like, Coweta is not Atlanta.
It's not.
Noonan is not Atlanta. And, you know, but I tell people when they ask me where you at, bruh, I'm in Atlanta. You hear me? So it's like you can't really decipher this. The thing for me is it's more so a thing for the natives.
Okay, so if I was in Slidell and I said,
Yeah, that's not New Orleans.
I'm in New Orleans.
That's not New Orleans. Yeah, you damn near an hour away. That's not New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in New
I
Orleans.
can understand the sentiment, but if you talking to people that way from somewhere else and ain't never been,
But that's
in a
what I'm
place
saying
you
about
at,
New Orleans.
I moved to Zone 6 Atlanta.
yeah, man, it's like okay,
Raised my child here, a whole motherfucking grown person.
It's on 1 through 6.
You trying to tell, but you ain't telling.
I'm telling you.
And
You trying to tell how many years you been here, but you ain't telling.
Cause
I'm telling you,
people,
but I ain't telling you, man.
I feel you. I'm listening.
right.
I hear the subliminal.
Man.
Hit him.
you alright? So now that we know that if you ain't from Atlanta, you ain't from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And if you ain't from motherfucking Early Parish, you ain't from Early Parish.
But that's what I'm saying, man. If you
How do we feel about
man?
So is that what it? Cause like we live in a social media motherfucker, so they just gonna rebuild their whole
Hey, man.
motherfucking person, where they from.
All
what they
country
do,
towns
who
go
they
to their
is.
major city though. You ain't never noticed that? Like every country town go to their major city.
that's
Like if you from like my man just said it the other day, he from Mississippi. He said, I'm from something about the gambling places. I don't know. But he said about 30 minutes away from Jackson. He gave Jackson. Yeah, I heard of Jackson.
But he said 30 minutes away.
you go
Yeah, he
into
told you what it was, but
it go
Hit it.
well,
nigga.
we about to.
It's not Atlanta if it's not Atlanta. Zone 1 through 6 is Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay. We have a guest coming up after this small commercial break. Hey, Nina, in the building.
Trying to get rich.
Hey, boy, we getting ready to get rich. But at the end of the day, boy, we got a whole virtual thing going on tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later, and we're gonna let Jay really explain it because I won't say it right. So I'm gonna let him explain it. It's gonna be virtual, and we're gonna interview all the celebrities. We call them celebrities because they already famous.
And they gonna look like it too.
And what? We ain't even gonna give that away right now. We ain't. Hold your tongue. Motion of discovery. Motion of discovery. We don't want your name on the bottom. But we'll be back in 2 and 2. Chuck Willery. What's good with y'all?
Another shot of tequila, I'm feeling right. I'm going through my phone like what's up tonight. I'm trying to fuck the city up, it's only right. Cause I can show you stars without the moonlight. In a double launch truck with the flashing lights. If she staying at my wrist, she going home tonight. And I know that ass real cause I hit it twice. She told me do it dirty, but talk to me nice. You know we first class when we taking flight. Designer on my ass, shoes off white. My bitch extra bougie, but she high-tied. I told her bring her check, you gotta earn your stripes. She wanna put on white, why they throwing rice? Good things come with time, gotta sacrifice. See them Yeezys on my feet, I put that check on ice. Foreign toys in my yard, we can play outside. She lick it, the lettuce, I be stuffing in my pocket. She lick it, the Virgin Louis V, oh wait, I'm rocking. She lick it, my bitch, fat and bougie with all them diamonds. Running on the jet, girl, you got it soaking wet. And we just go up, you know we poppin'. I hop in the lamb truck, I ain't stopping. The prices went up, double up, keep all the profit. Having rich sex, put that Cuban around your neck.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Straight Drop Show, man. 3 months, shout out to 3 months. I can't breathe.
Gang.
Oh,
Gang shit.
oh, man. Oh.
Hey, cool. I started turning the camera around on. Hey, well, if y'all see what happened back in the background.
I remember some cabins. I remember some cabins.
If anybody know, bruh, everybody got a good. Anybody that know, bruh, for real, got a good fall story.
Oh yeah.
Got a good fall story for when he was.
Look at this, my dog. Look.
In fact, you really not bruh friend if you ain't got a fall story.
Oh boy, you gotta have one. Oh, I got about 5 of them. Hey man.
This nigga stay on the grind, but he gonna get back up. No, I'm telling you, bro, listen to me. He gonna get back up though.
Oh my God. I can't agree. Hey man, what was you ready to say, bro?
Straight drop show. I'm trying.
Straight drop.
You straight drop to that.
He don't be lying and shit. Like, what
God.
you mean? For what?
Oh, I think I got hard, bro.
Hold up, man. Hold the fuck up.
Was it a chair there?
It was. I don't know. I'm lost. Oh, you made me sit in the chair. That nigga sitting on the Wi-Fi box. This ain't on purpose. Oh, shit, now I'm nigga here. Stop the man. Nah, fuck that. Y'all ain't about to have my big dog. They got a chill over there. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Come on, my nigga. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Y'all ain't about to have my big dog.
Oh man. Man.
Nah, nigga.
Oh Lord.
Fuck this chill, bitch. I want to smoke black and mild.
One day.
Hey man.
No, we gonna dedicate a whole motherfucking show to that. We gonna have everybody come up and tell their motherfucking story.
I heard that shit. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
know
gonna
that.
slip this off. Hey man, I got 50 of them. Hey, do you want to start right now or we gonna do it?
We gonna do it. That's a whole nother motherfucking show, bro. You
I know.
that?
Well, I'm gonna give you one real quick one. Hey man.
Nina.
Oh, nah, I ain't gonna give it to you yet. We're gonna make the
gonna
show.
wait, bro.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna make the show. Hey man, no, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one. Hey man, we was at the cabins, right? We had but right before the cabins, this when Jay was living over ML around them ways. I ain't gonna get no addresses. But anyway, this nigga fell. I'm talking about collapsed. It wasn't a fall, it was a collapse. So I did a whole show on him falling. And I couldn't breathe. I had snot coming. I was crying. I was like, man, this was the funniest thing. Because this nigga, damn near, I don't know how he fell, man. He blamed it on the wire that he had a turf monster. He had a turf monster. So we went to the cabins, like, right after that. Telling Jay, we looked at that clip for how many times. We got all the views. Where you fell over there off ML's, W.C. Harris, everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. We ain't gonna tell the addresses. But we just saying over that way. Hey, man. Hey, man. That was the topic of the night. That nigga saw an imaginary chair. That nigga, that was acid back when I was young, man. That was mushrooms and acid when I was young.
Over there.
Yeah, man. When you seen things that wasn't really there, kaploo.
What been going on with you, Nina? Where you been, brother?
Man, I've been hiding
with you,
I've
man.
been hiding shit.
Social distance is big. I'm trying to tell you.
Still trying to get that money, man.
Dig it. Can dig it. Can dig it.
Yeah. What been going on with y'all though, man?
Hey man, living life, trying to make it, boy. I seen so much going on for these last couple years. I ain't seen you in a minute. That's why I said these last couple years, but I done seen a lot.
Man, 2021 was a rough one, boy. I lost my mama in October.
Oh man, sorry to hear
so-
that, boy.
I feel you now.
Blessings.
Right with you, bro. Right behind you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still here though, so.
Yep.
Hey man, just cause you said that, I got a shout out to my mama, man. She's getting on the donor transplant for her kidney.
Damn.
And they putting her in 2018 when she started her dialysis. So she 3.5 years already on the list, and the list is 3 to 5 years.
That's what's up, man. Hey, yeah.
Praise
Mama
to the
do.
Most High.
Hey, mama, I love you.
Praise God.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She's
Indeed.
yeah.
Well, that's some good shit, though. That's some good shit.
Oh
going
yeah,
on.
yeah. We took it somewhere else.
So listen, that's my man. What you think about the $9 shit?
Oh, okay, yeah, cause you ain't from Atlanta either.
Nah, I ain't from Atlanta.
Nigga from the city.
Look, so where I'm from,
I heard you'll beat everybody up.
I might be one of them niggas that she talking about on the song because where we from, it's so small there. So where I live at, it's Atlanta. You know, when I go home, I stay in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Riverdale. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But down our way, that shit, it's just down there. It's so small in the country. So we said that nigga done got up out of there. We say Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But now I can't even say that no more. Now after that song
I
came
know
out.
Hey, but she put a claim on it.
She
Yeah,
put
the
Big Lotto on the
yeah,
remix
Lotto.
with her and shit.
Y'all see what Sierra? Y'all see Lotto was talking about Sierra? Y'all saw Sierra post?
Nah, I ain't seen none of
Oh
that.
man, Sierra.
I called that little shit. They say shit they had. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Monica,
Shit, Lotto.
Monica was Riverdale, but
Monica
she
Atlanta
was,
than the motherfucker. Y'all kiss
but she
my
was
ass.
gangster. Hey man, that's why I say, man, you just can't give like, look.
I dare y'all tell it to
People
her,
give
like,
people
Monica
passes.
told
Right.
me,
Like if you're a
don't
certain
play
person,
with
like you'll give Kanye West Atlanta if he'll claim it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because he was born in Grady Hospital.
Yeah.
So is he Atlanta?
They say,
That nigga
You were
Chicago.
born in Grady.
But he was born in Grady.
Yep.
Like we was talking about it earlier. I've been here in Atlanta, well, in Georgia. I've been all over. I've been in the city for many, many years. But I've been here 24 years. I've been here longer than I've been anywhere in my life, even where I'm from.
I've been here longer than you, bro.
When you come. Ooh, no. We'll talk about that one other. Boy, good Lord, you been here longer than 24. Ooh. First 48.
That's what I said.
I'm good,
I
I'm
tell
in
people that
Clayton.
I started bleeding down here, so I
But,
leave it at that.
yeah, see. But if you really want to know when I got here in 89 because my uncle moved from Carolina. He moved to Riverdale, matter of fact.
Take
Right
over.
there, yeah. He moved to Riverdale. But
Yeah, I know.
guess what he said? He moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's what he
I
said.
was in DC then.
And I came down here, and that's when I went to Six Flags. I was hanging with my little cousin, and I was like, boy, I like it down here. I see a lot of black people. Because, you know, where I'm from, we see them crackers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of black people,
DC,
but
Chocolate City.
Yeah, I mean,
it
but
was
we-
white people, but
we see a lot of crackers.
we ain't give a fuck
You know what
about
I mean?
them. I mean,
But it's something that I love. You know, I ain't even gonna front like that because it's something. Boy, I got some white boys that I ride with quicker than I ride with a nigga. You know what I mean? Not being disrespectful, but it's just the love because
That's
I've
the
been
love for me,
like
bruh.
a nigga put on my thing like we did 4 years ago. 4 years ago on the podcast. It's a white dude. Looking at his name is Joe Cook. Shout out to Joe Cook. He said he was on the podcast. You know, I was on live like that, so he was on my thing, and I was like, "Yo, what did it do to Joe? Long time no see." Da 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 da. This nigga went and put a picture, me in a polo shirt. 30, we like 9, 10 years old, side by side in a picture. he had. I didn't even remember the picture. I didn't even know I had polo back then. My mama was dressing me back then. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a polo, but I had my little uniform. We were playing basketball with the Bogus City Boosters. And that nigga said, my partner, over 30 years strong, I love him. You know what I mean? And this is a white boy. I mean, and he's not a white boy who tries to be black. You know what I mean? I don't like them. That's where I really disrespect. But I mean, you just like you your race, you, but you fuck with us, and you don't see like my nigga Jamie Ewing. He said, but I don't see color, I see friends. You know what I mean? Boy, that nigga gave us the pistol for the white. I got a lot of stories with some white boys. You know what I mean? I got some white boys that'll go hard for you. You know what I mean? That'll ride. Matter of fact, Jay know Jamie because on his 30th birthday, man, he watched a pimp slap a hoe, and he went and partied down the underground in the clubs with us. Only white dude there. And then they said, I'm just telling him I'm a banker. Cause he's a loan officer.
Damn.
You know what I
I
mean?
know some solid crackers.
Yeah, exactly. I love them, man. Some of them.
I know.
I don't
solid
like too
ass
many
cracker.
though.
Whole redneck. He's solid though.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I got a couple of them rednecks too.
yeah.
Man, that feel good to be on this show.
Tell
This
them
my
I'm
first
not
time being on here.
Well, this is your first time in 4 years, and you've been knowing me longer than 4 years.
And I've been here, 3 years? Been up here 3 years. I think that's my first time. That's my first time on, I think.
It is.
Yup.
Hey,
I've been
man.
pissing y'all off
Shout
lately
out
in the
to the
city. We've
world.
been getting on your nerves lately in the city,
It's
nigga.
fucking traffic.
Boy, I ran
traffic,
into that
man.
shit come around here. I man the motherfucker.
I hate the traffic, though. I swear to God, I can't stand that traffic.
Man.
Man, I be trying to stay
You don't
in
know the
house.
back road?
Man,
them
I
back
don't-
roads save your life, but
I don't know.
especially if you in Clayco. But I got some back roads
I
that
need
can
'em,
take
boy.
you like I can get you all the way here without even really having to go and mess with the highway.
Shit, you need to tell me that. Cause I
Hey
don't
man,
know
they got
nothing.
some stuff. They got some stuff around here. man.
Navigation ain't
Hey
showing
man, you
that.
didn't know the Underground Railroad was Harriet Tubman. It's a real underground way to get around in this city. You ain't gotta get stuck in that traffic. But for the niggas, see, that's what it is. It's for the people that ain't from here.
Sometimes though,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't
People
know
who
why.
ain't from here get stuck in the traffic. Jay told me, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jay was like, where you going? Man, come here.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
let's
learned
go this way,
long
man.
time.
And he'll.
I learned a long time ago. I was like, you gotta
Yeah,
get
man.
lost to know where you was at. And shit. I
Exactly.
drive myself, my nigga. I drove, boy, in a corner. I ain't been around that motherfucker. Like, I'm find my way, and so I did. Boy, listen.
You got to.
You gotta
You
drive
got to.
yourself. You gotta pay attention. You gotta
Hey,
drive.
man. And forget GPS.
Okay.
You gotta listen
See, I
to
use my
niggas.
GPS.
You gotta listen to niggas.
Nah, I
Cause
say
niggas
put
will
that
put
shit
you
in.
away
If you
that
in there,
GPS
you
ain't
ride
gonna tell
by
you.
yourself, you put in GPS, throw that shit on just in case it's a traffic error ahead of you.
Or
that you
police or
need
something.
to
I do
know
that
to
way.
go around because
Yeah.
that will piss you off if you could
That's
do to
every
go
damn
another
day.
Hey man,
motherfucking way.
I go to
Every
North.
day.
I
Go
go to
that
North
motherfucking way.
Carolina.
Other than that,
knowing-
boy, I bought that shit every time. I eat up the motherfucking GPS every time. I do.
I go to North Carolina, even knowing I've been going since, like I said, '89, and I still put the Waze on because it'll tell me where
Yeah,
the
where the
police
police
gonna
at.
be.
Damn right, I had that
So
bitch on
I
my
have
phone.
it on anyway, even though I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going.
Hey.
But guess what? He gonna tell me police detected ahead. Okay,
Exactly.
slow down. You know what I mean? So
Is
he
he still?
just-
Is it still there? That what you say?
Yeah.
Right.
And I even reply because I like him.
Damn right.
Still there.
Still there. Damn right.
Yep.
Keep it up
I'll
there.
let you know, boy. Come on.
out.
You did it for me. I'm gonna do it for the next man.
Somebody
Yes,
took
sir.
a minute for my ass.
Exactly.
See, that's what I said earlier. I said we got to start with our little circle and let everybody build outside of our circle, and that's how we command like dominance. We can't do it ourselves. We got to get our little people. You get your people, they get their people, and our people keep growing till we can dominate everything. Cause you know, black rules everything.
Which
man.
that's unity,
You know what I mean?
which
To be
means,
100.
which leads back to like with all this shit in Atlanta. So if you come around here tripping in any parts of the Atlanta metro area, we will send your ass back home.
But what you consider in the metro area?
The defined metro area, shit. you look
I
at
mean,
it.
because the metro area is East Point and all that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
not Atlanta.
It's not
It's
Atlanta.
not
That's what they told me.
It's
It's
not
not Atlanta.
All
It's the
I'm
metro
telling you
area
is
of
if
Atlanta.
you come to visit
Ellenwood,
Atlanta and you
not
find
Atlanta.
yourself in East Point or College Park or whatever
Forest
the fuck
Park,
you find yourself.
not Atlanta.
Man.
Guess what? I used to think Old National, not Atlanta.
So check this. So y'all gonna be over there with tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yo,
I'm opening up for the
definitely.
quarantine. We got a concert going on tomorrow.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
man.
right
Shit, y'all.
Get the information.
He
Gonna go out and
doing
visit
that live
Atlanta.
tomorrow.
Oh, live tomorrow.
Y'all tune in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Quarantine gonna
I'm
be lit.
I'm
We gonna put
interviewing
that shit
all
on
of the
and pull up
artists, so
over here
you're gonna
and
be back
all
on
that
here
shit.
again.
For sure.
So,
Yes,
so.
sir.
And then we're gonna really get into the history of what you do.
Big lit.
I'm ready for it.
I'm saving that part of the game. See, right now we just having a good time. We're gonna talk. We're gonna just trip. Cause tomorrow, cause it's gonna be like a little interview. So then I'm gonna get deep into where you're from, how you started, and you know.
Look, I
who
got
you
two
really
jobs
are.
tomorrow. I got
Hey.
2 jobs tomorrow. I gotta perform and film.
Hey man, hey, guess what, man? If you want it, you get it.
Damn right.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
yeah.
That's all I ever heard. If you want it, you can get it. Because if you don't want it, you don't try to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, but we gonna do tomorrow. Gonna be luxurious. I know you gonna. I just want to see what these niggas. I'm like the red carpet. I want to see what these niggas getting ready to wear tomorrow.
Hey,
I know Sis getting ready to come in here stunting.
Throw those
I told you out there. That is my rod digger.
I shine up
Hey
pretty good.
man, and Pat Poose is young lady. You know what I'm
Sometimes.
saying? That's who
I
she is to
appreciate
me.
that.
I tell you, I give it to you. I give you that
Appreciate
compliment
that,
every time because
I love
the
Roger,
music.
I love Remy Ma. I
Hey,
fucks
man.
with them bitches super duper hard.
Hey man, I'm telling you, and wait till that performance tomorrow, and you'll see. You'll see. I guess I ain't gonna say it anywhere. We ain't gonna tell
Yeah,
everything.
man, I'm ready for that.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Do a little something, shimmy one time.
Hey man, I'm trying to get them bags.
What?
The Birkin
them
bags, all
bags.
them bags.
Give me them bags.
Hey man, I love it. I love
Make
it.
sure
But
to check out that Run Them Bags on YouTube. Check out the
exactly.
process. And much more music coming up soon. Y'all stay tuned. All that good shit.
For sure, for sure.
Hey man, you still. I know you
Nina,
still
what
making
you
a
got
bunch
going
of
on,
music.
Nina?
Shit, man.
You
Ready,
still
ready
making-
for tomorrow. Shit, I've been doing videos lately, little man. I've been
Oh, you still.
five
oh,
of that camera.
You Spike Lee and
Hey
shit?
man, I remember when you started. I remember when you got it. Remember you said, "Hey man, remember when you got the drone?"
Yeah.
Man, I remember
I
when
done
I
had about 2 or 3 on since.
Hey man, I remember. See, I remember.
I remember. Exactly.
Hey, just like the
Exactly.
song. I
I'm ready to
remember.
rock that shit tomorrow.
Hey
boy.
man, see, I'm giving little snippets.
Yeah, little
but I ain't
snippets.
gonna tell nobody.
Right.
I'm gonna let Jay do it because Jay will do it right because he know. You know, what I mean, I go off the top and he be like, "Hey man, you left this out. You left that out," and I don't mean to. I know who started and I know who finished and I know everybody in the middle.
That shit gonna be fire. Y'all don't wanna miss
Yeah.
that shit, I tell you.
Hey man,
Exactly.
tune in, tune in.
Make sure y'all tune it
Hey,
in
at the
tomorrow.
crib, you wanna see some real Atlanta
It's
shit.
going down.
Damn right.
Yup.
Hey man,
Yup.
Let me get a little. I'm going to holler at Jay.
Where you at?
So I'm finna go and holler at Jay. Real quick.
oh, hey, we gonna go to the commercial. Hey, if Jay is listening,
You hear that, Jay?
Mr. Atlanta, Mr. Everywhere,
Yeah.
need to have his ass
Mr. Everywhere,
in here.
And here right now.
Oakland City
Right.
rival. You know what I'm saying? We need to go
Jay.
to a
Mr.
small
Oakland.
commercial break.
Break.
And
Mr.
I'm
Forward.
trying to figure out how to get to
Mr.
it.
Atlanta ambassador.
He
You
over
know, ring a
there.
dang, dang, a dang.
Hold on, I got this. Hold on, let me make this pop out.
And that's Atlanta nigga for y'all. Atlanta shit.
So how you feel about Mulatto verse though? Mulatto, I think she wrote that shit.
You know, Mulatto wrote that shit. Can I tell you my opinion of the whole song? Pretty girl, Amaretta.
Yeah.
Like that's your shit. You ain't had to put nobody on that shit. I know they playing that shit till you told you it was a good idea and all that bullshit. You ain't got to put nobody on your shit. Don't put nobody else on your shit. Play your shit
She already
the
did.
way you did it.
She already did.
I
Who did
know.
what? Oh,
She did a remix.
You ain't had to do that though, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Don't let nobody
Hey,
punk
Mulatto
you, child.
wrote that bitch though.
You, did.
She was saying some other stuff though.
Yeah, it's not.
I ain't
Baby
even
girl,
heard.
don't
I ain't
let
heard the
no-
remix.
You stomped out,
When
you
I
put your
first-
foot
the
down,
first shit I
heavy
heard, I
when you
ain't like
stepped
that,
out there,
turned
don't let
around,
nobody
like,
motherfucking run over you. You ain't had to do that. They needed you on that one.
Where is that
They
little
need
girl
nobody
from?
on that one. They needed you back.
Atlanta.
I mean, but where in
Who you
Atlanta?
talking about now?
No, we gonna find out.
Y'all ain't.
Wait, who you talking about? Mulatto?
No, not Mulatto.
Mulatto.
She from Riverdale, like that. I'm talking about that little.
I don't know what she
Said
from.
when they said something
She
here.
Ain't that
said-
so crazy?
She said we
They said
want to
something
sell
Hey man, she did all that and can't nobody tell me where she from.
She said the 3.
Chill, we all about to do it again.
So Oklahoma City, I mean, what part?
Alright.
of the city?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a chill over here.
You could be in Oakland City in the 3.
She said something else and shit. Didn't she?
I don't know. Well, I want to know where she
See, you know
from.
what I'm saying? Go look on the page. So she posted all the little shit, the little school pictures, all that shit. We going to commercial break. We'll house back at y'all a couple minutes ago.
This is a straight drop show world premiere.
Racks on me, I blow that. Bitches taking Kodak, everybody popping Molly. Now we got 'em rolling. Lil' mama pussy so wet, but everybody know that. I heard she got that throwback. I love the way she throw that. Don't fuck around, we so strapped. All my niggas thuggin', run up with that bullshit. All my niggas bustin', diamonds on me so cold. Lean got me slow mo. We ballin' like the Pro Bowl. I throw that dick like Romo. Designer on my mojo. Alligator polo. I keep this shit like Dojo. My bitch look just like Coco. I been right in my city. Don't act as if you don't know. Drugs in the club, got them bitches gone loco.
Everybody on drugs, bills, Molly, lean, good, bitches stripping in the club, niggas tipping, spinning, balls, throwing cash, blowing cash, blowing money, throwing cash, blowing cash, money, throwing cash, blowing money. Fuck around and catch a bullet, try to take it from me.
She know I got a little cash and a whole lot of drugs. She keeps shaking her ass, that's a whole lot of love. She kissing on my belly, gotta remove my pistol, that's a whole lot of thug. Her best friend knocking at the door said she gotta go, she told her shit the fuck up. We live in the late night, we at war with them bitches from daylight. We on 7 ducks off and we stay right. Bitch, we go back to Mars when we take flight. I'm from Bankhead Coat, little bitch, and I keep that dope, little bitch. I got the Zans and the rocks, got it clean in my pocket, let the lean in your whole little bitch. I know you got money, but we got that lumber, you pussies ain't fucking with this. We count the blue hunters, ain't nothing but stunners. We whip out our runners like this. Fuck with Atlanta, them shooters don't miss. They come up missing on 166. Mookie play like DUI in this bitch. Just like I hope I might find this bitch. I got that Molly all over my body, then I know karate and you don't exist. Started at honesty, end up at fathers. We fuck up them rats, I'm a bitch cause we rich. Everybody on some, but shot don't give a fuck, nigga, cause that's your biz. Take a nigga head up about your shit. When the police come, nigga, I don't know shit.
Everybody on drugs, bills, Molly, lean, good, bitches stripping in the club, niggas tipping,
You say you wanna get high, hit that. Hey, so gone, can't get back. Dish that shit, kill Mike Jack. Peel real small like a Tic Tac. High like Prince in the Corvette. Sipping purple rain on 5 Percocets. Geeking like smoking in the chicken coop. With a fat booty bitch and smug boots. Slam. I'm smoking my vegetable, eating my edible. Slam, ho, slam. Can't fuck with no regimen, that shit is terrible. Slam, ho, slam. My Percocet medical, Zanny, that medical. Slam, ho, slam. I'm smoking a lot of pack in America. Slab ho, no cut on the blow. Bitches naked, laying in the snow. Model bitches wanna swallow. Drop the molly in the black bottom. Slab reporting line. Too many bitches that fit in the ride. Me and these bitches, we DUI. They TTG, I'm high as the sky. JT and Fabo, they hop in the car. Let these bitches jump and shit, and they fucking straight to the 12, straight to the law. Breaking these bitches just like a boss. Slam.
Everybody on drugs, pills, Molly, lean, good.
Bitches stripping in the club, niggas tipping, spinning, bugs, throwing cash, blowing money, throwing cash, blowing money, throwing cash, blowing money. Fuck around and catch a bullet trying to take you from me. Yeah. Hey, go to YouTube, check that video out. Video. Mr. Atlanta, Host Slab, Fabo, directed by Rico Wade. You know what I'm talking about? We got old appearance by Salon be in there, man. And the B is for beautiful. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Hey. Tomorrow, tune in, man. We're going to be on CP time, though. Colored people time. Yeah, let me figure out them motherfucking. Yeah, we're going to be on CP time tomorrow. We're doing a virtual concert. Wait 1 minute. Just wait 1 minute. Just wait 1 minute. Daddy. Hey. How you like me now? Here we go. Yeah, we're doing a virtual concert tomorrow, man. It's supposed to start at CP time. We got a few special guests. We got Sloan gonna open up. I got Dutch Family's own backbone. I got my boy Nut Skywalker, aka Scott Watley. I got my boy Young Nino goddamn gonna be talking about, I remember when you niggas would not fuck with me. You know what I'm talking about? I got Love Child coming here talking about the money and the bitches, pimp shit. You know what I'm talking about? I got some unheard of shit nobody in the room ain't heard. You know what I'm talking about? We got some Welcome to Atlanta shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Just cruising.
Hey, and we're gonna have that shit on too, man. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna see no homo. You're gonna see a bunch of black, beautiful men with that shit on with nice music, OG shit. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about nah.
We ain't getting no
black. Yeah, I would bring the band out, but I want you to hear these original composers that are made by these hard-working producers I fuck with, like the boy Sam Peasy. Shout out to the boy Sam Peasy. Shout out to the boy D. Will. He produced some of the stuff. Who else on there? G Status, my nigga G Status out of New Orleans. Shout out to him. He produced track or two on there, man. But tomorrow gonna be real lovely. Everybody gonna sit down and talk, and hopefully, man, we can live stream this shit tomorrow, man. Tomorrow, this for the marbles, man. We're gonna finna get paid.
Finna get rich.
Hey, look, that right there came from when I used to be in the driveway and shit. We finna sign out in 2 minutes. I was in the driveway over here, trapping and shit when I was young. And one of my clients walked up. He said, Man, I just got jumped on by Clayton County police officer. He said, finna get paid. Hey, I've been using that shit ever since. Finna get paid. Yeah, so y'all tune in tomorrow.
Oh man, it's gonna be lovely.
That if we're definitely we're gonna be on the YouTube channel, the Straight Drop Show. We're gonna be on my Facebook page and whoever. We're gonna have a lot of phones and shit streaming live. We doing
It's going, and we having a podcast tomorrow. Tell them about the podcast now. We're gonna
I just told tune in and start at 6, maybe 6 CP time. You CP not for colored part. I mean colored people. Colored people.
I'll be
Tap
there.
in with who you know. And go live. All that good shit.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a lot of. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize. We're gonna have a lot of no homo, beautiful black men with that shit on, and we're gonna have a beautiful black woman
put that shit on.
Ooh, I can see what Remy Digger gonna bring out. I call her Remy Digger. Oh man.
Who's that? Who is that?
Red carpet. Is
Who
it
is
gonna
that?
be red carpet affair?
That's who it is.
It ain't nobody. I ain't answering no voice. 3-2.
And call him back. Call him back. Call him. Call me now. Call me now.
Terry Ricardo live.
I go to work. Flipping all these chickens like a nigga working Popeyes. I whip my wrist like magic. Ta-da, voila. My shoe Balenciaga, that's a Lady Gaga. Spend your whole life trying to accumulate what I got. Boy, I go to work, that means I stay up on my grind. Trap bucket cell phone, jumping like a hotline. Investing in investments, that's the shit I do with my time. I ain't got no worries. Hakuna Matata, I put up in that.
That nigga thinking he on Funk Flex. Funk Flex.
Even when it's hot, I make your bitch go by.
I done grabbed the whole
That's
microphone.
What that money do, Mr. ATL. Now, who the fuck is you? I go to work on you niggas.
I think he's ready. I think he's ready,
He
sir.
ready. Hey, I had to grab the microphone. I thought I was like, who the fuck is this? Benjamin 546.
Hey.
That nigga, hey man, what was in your mind just now to just recite that verse right
I
there?
thought I was on the Breakfast Club.
Fuck that weed.
That nigga's out. You thought you was on Funk Flex.
No, this man can do that phone every time you go to work. Nigga.
Bitch. I gotta go to
Oh man.
on Baby T. I don't give a shit.
They gonna cut that into little segments and they gonna have your freestyle on there. You gonna blow up right now. Cause that right there, you be
That bitch said Hakuna Matata.
Alright, we gonna get out of here, man.
Hey man, love y'all.
I might do nothing tomorrow, you hear me? But
We'll
I'm
see y'all
out.
tomorrow though. Tune in.
Straight Drop Show, man. We'll be on Street Money Radio.
14 concert.
Straight Drop Show on YouTube channel, and you can catch me on my page, man. The government, you know, you don't, you'll miss it. You bitch you. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.